Why is it worth braving the cold, wet and wild North Sea and English Channel to go on a cruise in the middle of winter? Well, actually, for many good reasons. It is very cost effective and a great way to see 4 places in 4 different countries in 7 days in good comfort. In this video, I will quickly run through the key points and also some helpful hints that I wish I'd known before I'd gone. Please stay to the end for all the detail. I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching Eclectic Experience, change seen through images. I went on the MSC Preziosa cruise, taking in Northern Europe at the end of January, beginning of February. It left Southampton and then a day at sea and arriving at Hamburg, another day at sea, and then Rotterdam Zeebrugge for Bruges and Le Havre all in a row, and then back to Southampton the following morning. If you're on a tight budget, there is a lot included in the price. It's full board, room and entertainment, all for about £450 each for 2 people sharing a room or cabin, and that's with a balcony. It's even cheaper if you have an inside room. And what was really good compared to other cruises I knew, there were no extras such as tips to pay. But it doesn't include the internet or any drinks packages. The only drinks you get for that are water and self-made tea and coffee. But that could be all you need. It's quite possible to spend little or no extra. But if you do want to buy a drink, they're actually quite reasonably priced compared to many cruise lines. For food, we were assigned a meal table and a time, but if you miss it or don't want to go, there's always the very sizable buffet available for long hours, and the food was good everywhere. In the room there was tea and coffee making facilities and 4 sockets, 2 American, 2 European for charging phones, etc. There's a reasonable amount to do on board for the sea days. There's a gym, spa, casino, shops, numerous bars, and excellent live performances with music periodically in most of the bars, and a theme show twice every night, so you should definitely be able to get to see it if you wish to. There is, however, no getting round. It is winter in Northern Europe, so you do need to wrap up warm. There is plenty to do on each of the stops along the way, and also quite a lot that's inside if you want to warm up. Most places we visited have an admission charge, and it's also best to look up online for opening times and what those latest prices are. But all the destinations we went to are just great to walk around and enjoy the sights as well. Here's a couple of suggestions for each port. Hamburg has a massive art gallery, please forgive the pronunciation, the Kunstel, with an extensive collection of modern art. There's also the ruined church tower that is what is left of the Nikolai Church following bombing in World War II. But what's really great about it, it has a lift that goes up to the top, which gives great views over the city. And there's a museum underground. Also, the town hall in Hamburg does look amazing. Moving into Rotterdam, what was really quite incredible here is the ship docked right next to the city, and it was just an easy walk in. A couple of highlights from the city include the amazing looking depot. It's an art store. The huge market hall with its painted ceiling with some interesting shops. And if you're into modern buildings, there is some great architecture here, including these cube houses, one of which is open to the public. Then moving on to Zeebrugge, which is a major port, and it actually requires getting on a free bus or shuttle to get to the edge of the port before you can then get on other transport to take you out. It's then only about a 20-minute drive to the ancient UNESCO World Heritage Site of Bruges. There are various options for transport that can be booked in advance. And there is a huge amount to see in Bruges. From the beer museum to the incredible medieval buildings, there's loads of museums. From when this was once a thriving port town before the river silted up. Then coming back out again to France on the next day, and Le Havre, which is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but for a completely different period of architecture. It has a good, and I must add, warm art gallery, and one of the most unusual churches I've ever seen. Again, please forgive the pronunciation, Église Saint-Joseph. The effect of the sun through the stained glass and the incredibly tall tower was absolutely phenomenal. It was well worth seeing. And then if we move on, there's the incredible sea containers artwork in the harbour. Again, very visible from the ship and well worth seeing. And then another really incredible shaped building, the Vulcan, a very unusual shaped art centre. Some tips, some of which I really wish I'd known before. Don't be put off by the formal night on the ship. Only minimal effort is required. You really don't need to get dressed up in a tuxedo or formal dress, but you can if you want. There's also more dressing up for other theme nights if you want to. There's a white night and also 60s, 70s, 80s night, but that is all completely voluntary. The room keycard performs multiple functions. As well as opening your cabin door, it's a boarding pass and charge card should you wish to buy anything on the ship. Be aware that billing is on a room basis, not individual, and that it will be charged in euros. And then something else that took me completely by surprise is smoking is actually allowed in the casino. And one of the routes to the theatre is actually through the casino. But if you want to avoid the cigarette smoke, there is actually a set of stairs that comes down right next to the theatre, so you do not have to go through the smell of smoke if you don't want to. I really enjoyed the cruise and the destinations, and providing you're not put off by the cold, it's a really great holiday. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be making more similar ones, so please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching Eclectic Experience, change seen through images.